gotta talk about Wu-Tang. This whole slide right here is for Carmen. You know, she loves Method Man, so salute to Carmen in the building, holding it down. You
holding it down.
Man,
Pimp Squad, baby.
Come on, Devon. Devon, you saying they were Jay-Z's customers?
Facts. Going in, man.
Y'all go ahead, man. Hey, man, Wu-Tang Nas is back. Let's stop the cap. We just talked about Nas basically doing the crazy concert, Madison Square Garden with Miss LB. If you didn't see that episode this Sunday or Saturday, go check that out.
Definitely check that out.
We went in and talked about that, man. We had 600 people on. It was crazy. But we said, hey, man, he should go back on tour. This is why he's not. Because he already has a world tour going on with the Wu-Tang Clan. They're basically doing their last leg or the next leg of it, which is going to be North America, UK, and
Australia.
You know what I'm saying? J Camp's favorite spot.
I
like Outback, though.
Australia.
Yeah. Peace, Australia.
Shout out to Australia and Europe.
Hey, what's up with E-Dub?
Hey, E-Dub. What's good, Earl?
What's good?
What's happening?
What's going down? This is huge in my opinion, man. This might be one of the biggest tours of the year. What was y'all thinking, man, when they basically announced the date right after that Nas joint? They just going on Jay-Z's head top. You know
right after that Madison Square Garden joint, huh?
Man, Jay-Z's just swinging like Cuba Gooding Jr. in that movie.
Trey.
Radio.
Swinging, though. That Boys in the Hood sweat.
Nah,
dude, Jay-Z just...
Wait, J Camp just threw me off.
I can't do that.
Stop.
You said
Beyonce just looked like a girl, too.
Nah,
Like,
J Camp threw me off with that radio. I'm sorry. And damn near, look, stop. Not with that lost leg. Stop. Not with that lost leg on the sub, dog.
Radio was over there swinging. With
Nah,
that
he
radio
was over
flying,
swinging. Hey, get me out the car, man. But what's your thoughts, man, on this tour? Straight after Jay-Z try to do a nice run with the Rihanna joint and Bullwinkle and that baby. J. Kemp, like, why you gotta say something about the kid?
Every time.
Bullwinkle.
Iceberg Messi.
Right. Get him, Miss LB.
Well, J. Kemp, man, what you think about this? And also, too, I think are they going in your area? If they go,
yeah.
Yes, you going to check it out?
I saw that.
They coming my way, man. Like, was fortunate because last time they came through my area, it was like Method's second show. He had just
when he got back, when he got on the tour.
That's when he got on the tour, okay. Man. So I plan on going back to this again. You know, just the opportunity to see Wu is always there for me. Opportunity to see Nas is always there for me. So I'm gonna be there because I'm a fan. But certainly glad, man, that these cats are getting back together. They still got that fire. And that's what it's about, man. It's about giving the fans what they asked for because this is what we asked for. We want to see Wu, we want to see Nas, we want to see hip hop. Keep it pushing.
Yes.
Because we know we're going to get all the other BS that's coming out. We know they going to tour, but we want to see our favorite artists tour. So, but I'm going to be there.
So, J Camp, if you don't mind.
September 24th.
If you don't mind, J Camp, you said you went to the first New York State of Mind tour. Could you give the audience out there just a brief summary of your experience from the first one and what you're hoping to expect from this upcoming one?
I was great, man. I do want to see more like Wu songs perform. I know they got so many of them, but man, they was just teasing me like 35, 40 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like a dude would just be in like the middle of a verse. Next thing you know, the DJ's like, and then it cuts into the neck. I'm like, hold on, man. That's like my favorite deck verse. And y'all just gonna cut that off? Yeah. So I at least want to hear these dudes get they just due. Because I feel like it was like they was cutting cats off like in the middle of their verses. Like this time, just give me a full verse, man. Give me a full verse. Of course, Nas, the whole the whole joint played for him. But I do like how he went through like the first 5 albums. Like some of the songs were quick, but most of it was still all the classics was played. Same with Wu. It's just more so I want to hear like more of the guys' verses. So this time I expect to hear like an extended
longer set
deck verse. I want to hear an extended Master Killer verse. Like give me the whole thing, man. Cause you know, like some of the best bars be like towards the end. Like don't cut it off at the 8th bar. I need to hear all 16. Or if it's a 20 bar verse, I need to hear it to the 20th bar. I want to get my money's worth. That's why I paid to go to the concert to hear the whole verse, not just a half a verse. What's good, Miss Lisa?
Miss Lisa.
Shout out to Lisa.
Down tonight, man. I thought you was watching basketball tonight, Miss Lisa.
But that's what I expect though, Bebo P.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
Bebo, what's your thoughts on this real quick, man, before we get into this heavy hitter tonight, man?
No doubt. And real quick, man, it said Deck as an Inspector Deck is who Manage talk about. Deck's too underrated. His 2019 song Can't Stay Away, reminiscent of hip hop history, and its legend still fire. You're absolutely right, bro. Absolutely right. And Fab D asked, did y'all see that Nas 30 visuals drop today? Yes, we did see that.
We're gonna talk about it on Saturday. We're gonna talk about that.
Yes.
Too much. It's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much to talk about it right now, but yeah, we definitely gonna get into that.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna cover that one.
Niggas nutty. We're gonna tell you Jay-Z's nuts off on Saturday. We'll cut him off on Saturday.
Stop. But no, I think this is a hell of a drug. Right.
Oh, man. Thanks, Prime.
PM Sports says he wants to hear Dangerous Grounds. Method kills that track. Ooh,
B-sides.
Man, come on now. Now you already know. Kushite Prince once said he hopes Nas and Wu come to the West Coast. He'd love to see them. Hey, shout out.
I believe they are. Kushite. I know they're going to Portland. They're going to Vegas, Seattle. I'm pretty sure. You know, they tours always go through LA.
Yeah,
and you know, like stuff always gets added as well. So. You already know.
What you think about what Devon's saying about Nas outperforming them, the Wu?
I mean,
they need to get in shape a little bit.
Devon is 100% correct. I mean, when you got cats like Method joining the tour late, and you got other members joining the tour late, that's gonna happen. That's kind of like the issue with having such a big group. Even though I've seen Wu perform many times over, and I've enjoyed each of their performances each time, but to Devon's point, you can tell when it's not well oiled. Now, some people probably can't tell because they just there, like they hear the verse and like, oh, you know what I'm saying? That's Ray's over dropping them bars, but you can tell when it's not in sync, when it's not well oiled. So I agree with Devon. I mean, Nas pretty much. I mean, his show was, you know, it was just top of the food chain. But I mean, Wu was together. I mean, but when they had that was it the Deck Raekwon and Ghost tour like 2 years ago, Bebo, I think.
Was that was that or 3? Wait, who were the members that you just mentioned? Was it Deck?
I think
Ray and Ghost, you said? Oh, you talking about
it was Jizza. It was
you talking about the 3 Chambers tour that got canceled.
Yeah. Jizza, Ray and Ghost.
Yeah, that got canceled.
The shows that they did perform, I seen online, and they was
smoking
well oiled. That's what I'm saying. So if they're touring together and they're all together, then it's gonna look good. But if they just sporadic, you know, some join here and there, it's gonna look choppy.
I get the sense, man, that well, let me start by saying that I've heard some reviews from folks that went to the first ones because it came out here. They came out here to the Midwest when they did the first tour. And
it was cool to me.
Well, I guess at first there were some hits and misses, so to speak, from select performers. But I believe, or I would imagine, as time passed for the first, New York State of Mind tour, that things, smoothed out, got better, sharpened up. I don't know if it was because of the pandemic or what have you. But I would imagine that folks shook whatever rust that was off and, just just really got in their bag performance wise. So otherwise we wouldn't see I don't see a part 2 being announced here as we just saw, I think yesterday. So shout out to them, man. Definitely looking forward to checking them out, seeing the reviews. We got to give credit to Iceberg too, man, because he asked us a question, I want to say on the last show, as to whether or not we believe that Nas is going to go out on tour. And here we have it in some sense. So, shout out to that.
This is a big bag too, Paul.
Salute.
This is a real big bag, man. That's 40 cities or so.
Yeah. And
it's a big bag, man.
And it's probably going to get some cities added because again, if you look at the West Coast schedule, at least initially, I did not see LA on there. But sometimes it's all about working out the venue.
Yeah,
because LA got so many freaking venues because you can be out there in Palm Springs where they have like Coachella, or you can be at House of Blues in LA, or Staples. Like it's so many different venues they got. So I think it's one of those things too where the promoters is ironing out the venues, but I think other tour dates is gonna get added.
Well, it's also too, man. Speaking. This also gives everybody else some more money to pull out the money, Bebo. Because Busta Rhymes, Spliff Star with that single that we like is gonna get some cats, man. They're gonna get some bread off that too. And Miss Carmen saying that Jizza, Ray, and Ghost was in the club. Wasn't a bad show, but Miss Carmen,
they do their thing.
Where was you at in the club?
Stop.
Stop it. Carmen, get him.
Get him.
What part of the club was you in, girl?
Oh my gosh! Stop.
Get him.
No, I'll say this though, real quick. I do think that either the entire Wu or members from the Wu-Tang Clan definitely need to drop something on the basis of this tour. Part 2 coming up, and we know it's likely going to be a pretty good one. So so that's all I got to say. Shout out to y'all
this year.
Yeah, he's supposed to, as well as Ghost, but they definitely need to make that happen. With the momentum that they've got going from the New York State of Mind tour parts 1 and 2.